Alright, it's morphin' time. Dragon Zord!
Aw, yeah.
Tyrannosaurus!
Yeah! Wait, what the hell? How you doing?
I will end you.
Hey guys, welcome back to Super Important Reviews. My name's Steve, and today we'll be going over the Bandai's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Tommy, the Green and White Ranger variant. These are a Toys R Us exclusive, which used to only be a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, but it's really nice that they started shipping out to retailers so as a way of collectors like me who aren't really able to go to the show and don't really want to pay the ridiculous online prices for some of these things, some way of actually getting a hold of the figures, which is great because I love the Green and White Ranger. Tommy's definitely my favorite. If you guys haven't seen my Dragon Zord review, kind of went over it a little bit on that. Dragon Zord is definitely my favorite of the Zords, and White Ranger is definitely my favorite of the Rangers. Just love the way the suit design is. And you know what else I love? This packaging, like, oh my gerb. Really harkens back to the 8-inch line of Power Rangers, where it has that nice triangle packaging with the green and yellow on the front of it. Just overall, I love the display purposes of this figure, and it's just very compact too on the shelf. So if you want to keep it in the packaging, it doesn't take up too much space, and it looks really good the way it is. Tells you the Ranger on the bottom, on the side tells you it's a Toys R Us exclusive. And for the Green Ranger, I guess from what it's saying, it's the version as seen from the Dino Thunder, which I haven't really got to watch too much of that show, but that's kind of neat. And then for the back of the packaging, tells you a bit of the story of the Power Rangers. If you guys want to read it real quick, it's the same between the two. And if you guys want to read the Green Ranger bio real quick, I'll let you. And also, they have the other 5 Rangers in the toy line, and also a Lord Zed, which is really sweet. And if you get all 5 of the original Rangers, it combines into the Power Blaster, which is really sweet as well. I'd love to get my hands on those guys just to see how good that actually is. And then for the White Ranger, bio is a little bit different, so I'll let you guys read that as well. Alright, we're good. Alright. And that's enough about that. Let's get them opened up out of the cardboard prisons. So now that we got the Tommies out of their prison, first we're going to go over the Green Ranger's accessory, which is his Dragon Dagger. Looks really nice, has a lot of very nice painted details with the green on the blade with the silver and the gold accents for the flute parts. Looks really good. Overall, for how tiny this is, it actually looks really nice, and overall I'm pretty impressed with the way this turned out. And then for the White Ranger, he comes with Saba. One thing I see in a lot of the White Ranger figures as of late is that they don't actually paint in the face of the Saba, which is a little bit of a bummer. But it's got a lot of very nice details nonetheless. And the rest of the blade actually looks really good with this silver and gold paint for the trims. And the blade looks very awesome. And when he's holding his hand, it still looks really good, which is a bit of a pain to do. But you just kind of got to wedge it in there. Overall, holds it very nice. Looks very cool. Overall, pretty happy with the way that turned out. And same with the Green Ranger. Be that way, boy. So, for him, you just kind of slide it into his hands. It's a little bit bendy, but that's actually really good because then you don't have to worry about breaking it. But overall, he doesn't hold it too bad. I kind of wish he could get it up to his face to actually play it, but it just only goes up to about there, so he's just pretty much going to be wielding it as a weapon. And if you want to store it, he has a peg hold right down here for the peg on the bottom of the Dragon Dagger. So you just stick it right in there. Looks pretty good, holds it very nicely. And for the White Ranger, also has a peg hold down here. Peg on the bottom of Saba. Just insert it into the hole. Stays in there really good. And actually, you can kind of get it to where he's holding on to it, where he looks like he's about to attack, where he's like, "Wah!" Which is pretty sweet. So overall, the accessories, they work pretty well for him. There's not much else they could really come with, except maybe the blade blasters would have been nice. But pretty happy with that. And then for the details, we'll start with the White Ranger. Head sculpt on it looks very nice. Overall, I like the way the helmet turned out with this white plastic on the back with the gold and black paint on the face mask. Looks really sweet. Same with the silver paint for the mouthpiece. Looks really nice. Really love the way the armor turned out. Looks really good, especially for how tiny of a figure this is. which the figure's standing about 5 inches tall, so it helps us out a lot that these actually have a decent amount of details on it. One thing that's a little bit of a bummer is for the arms. The armband is just painted on there instead of actually being the armband, which would have been kind of nice to have actually seen them add the plastic on instead of going the easier route, but it doesn't look bad. Then overall the gloves turned out really good as well. Really like the paint on there. Belt turned out pretty good. And overall you can see too with the body type, it's a little bit more muscular in design. This right here, it's kind of hard to see on the white plastic, but you can see where his abs are. And then the muscles for the thighs here. So he's got a little bit of definition to him, which overall is pretty neat. Kind of makes these guys look a little bit more fierce than they did in the original TV show, or just the overall just normal spandex kind of going over the body. It's a little bit more form-fitting, I guess is the best way to put it on these guys. And then for the boots here, turned out really good too. Overall, pretty impressed with the details on it. Just kind of wish that he had the armbands. Would have been really nice accessory for that. And the same with the Green Ranger. Overall, same with the painted armbands. Nothing too much there. Head sculpt turned out really good on him too. Really loved the way the paint job came out with the silver and the black for the eyes. Overall, very good looking. Mouth's a little bit hard to see, but overall, it's there. You get the impression it's kind of like he's puffing out his lips, getting ready to pucker up for a kiss or something. And then for the Dragon Shield, turned out really good too. And you can see here it comes underneath the arms, which is really nice. And you can see the normal Ranger outfit kind of peeking out through the bottom. Which is really nice attention to detail there. For his belt, you can see the Morpher. Also has the dragon symbol on the inside of it, which is cool. Overall, the belt turned out really nice. Arms look good too. Really like the detail on the paint on the gloves here. And then same with the White Ranger, has a lot of muscle definition on him as well. You can see the abs a little bit better on this one though. And then for his feet, nothing too much different going on here. So overall, the detail department, they both turned out really nice. Again, it's just armbands would have been great, but can't have everything I want. And then for the articulation, it's the exact same between the two of them, so I'm just going to go over the Green Ranger for you. Head can look all the way around. Plastic gets in the way a little bit, but you can pretty much get it how to go however you want. For his arms, they're on a pig joint, so they can move in and out. Forward and back. Nice range of motion there. Nice bend at the elbow. Also has a rotation here at the forearm. So decent amount of posability there for the arms. Nothing here at the waist. Legs are also on pig joints, and move the dagger out just to give a little bit better representation where the legs can move out about that far, so you can get them doing the splits if you want. Can also move back and forth. Nice range of motion there. Also has a bend at the knee and a rotation here at the leg. So overall, decent amount of posability too for how tiny these guys are. I wish there was some way where you could actually get them to do go up to the flute, but with the way this is and just all being hard plastic, just everything kind of gets in the way for that to happen. But other than that, these actually turned out pretty nice in my opinion. And for some quick comparisons, here they are compared next to the Power Rangers Super Mega Force Armored White and Green Ranger. And here they are with their respective Zords, with the Legacy Dragon Zord and the original White Tiger Zord. And here they are, the only vintage Ranger that I own, the White Ranger from the White Tiger Zord release. So overall with the Tommies, I think they turned out really sweet. Their overall amount of articulation is really good. The details are really nice on them, but really would have liked to have seen actual armbands, but the paint works pretty well. And for the price of $14.99, which is what I got them at Toys R Us, I really do think they're worth it. Really are nice updated versions of the original toys, and just really am in love with the packaging. And I think 15 bucks is about a good price for these. And I have seen these going on online retailers for upwards of $35, which seems kind of high. But if you're really in the need of these guys, that might be the way to go. But personally, I would go look at any Toys R Us you could find just to get these guys, because I really do think they're worth it. So what do you guys think? Which Ranger's your favorite? Do you guys like Tommy, or you think Jason's just a better leader? Please let us know in the comments. We'll have closer pictures on Facebook if you want to click the link in the description below. Please don't be afraid to share this video around, and if you like this and want to see more stuff like this, please give us a like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.